Yeah, excuse me. I got a cold, a head cold and everything. I want to send a big shout out to my future stepson, B. I ain't saying his name, but his tagline is "Ray to God," and also to someone special in my life. So I hope she sees this video. But anyway, what I'm doing here, yeah, and I'm working on my bed because of a lack of a desk. So it just kind of gives me why I'm working on this. Well, on my bed, well, it just gives me a better, I don't know, really. But anyway, right here is I'm doing this picture of Chun-Li, and I used a reference done by DC Comics animator Phil Barassa. And people who aren't familiar with him or aren't familiar with him, he did all the character designs for Young Justice and everything. So most of my art style stems from him, and sometimes I differentiate styles. I go from between like a hard art style, well, a strong art style, to try to or an original Craig Smith style. So, and as you can see, let me zoom this in right quick. As you can see, like I said, I'm coloring this Chun-Li pic that I did. I used, like I said, used the reference. It was a picture of whatever the detective is from that series Ghost in the Shell. So I basically used that as reference, and like I said, I put my own spin to it. Now a lot of y'all gonna question us about why I didn't, draw the rest of her feet. Here's why: artist choice. I felt like I wanted to draw it the way I wanted to, and as everybody know in the Street Fighter universe, Chun-Li has some big ass legs. As everybody say, she got them ghetto legs, them ghetto thighs. I myself, you know, I like my woman, just the way she is. So she knows she is when she see this video. But anyway, as you see here, I'm coloring this right now, just giving you all a preview as to how I do stuff, and I'll be blending it in later on. And it's kind of tough to grab certain things while you holding your tablet camera and everything. So yeah, I'm attempting to shoot this video myself. So I hope it comes out pretty good. But anyhow, I'm gonna stop this for a minute, finish this up, and I'll play it again. I'll roll it again so I can start to show y'all my blending process. It sucks that I did not show y'all my inking process, but the way I ink it, I use microns. These right here. And I have a Pigma somewhere. And I use this Pigma Sakura Sensei. It's pretty deep, and it's kind of like the microns a little bit, but it's a little bit deeper. So, and what I got my microns off from the art store, but the Sakura marker, I found it somewhere lying out in the street. Lucky me. And normally, it works. Some people use these pens. I'm gonna say again, these pens are not meant for writing. They are not meant for writing. Look how thin the lead is. If you can all can see that. The microns, they have very sensitive lead points. So, case in point, my pops back in the past used one of my microns and wrote on it, and he pressed it so hard the lead went in. So yeah, and plus it was one of my best inking ones, so I had to hurry up and buy me another one. But it don't hurt to have a lot of inking tools, and such are the norm. Is what I'm doing here. I'm just drawing traditional. Let me get this out of the way. Using the traditional style. I don't have my laptop with me. A friend of mine's borrowing it, but my old laptop had the Paint Shop Pro on it, and I did a Batman inking. But here's some little random note. I did some. I ain't got no business telling it, but I am. I did some work in the past, anonymously for major comics company just by inking, and wasn't expertise. They kind of I sent them a sample what I could do. You know, traditionally hand drawn, they all thought it was done by computer, but nah, it was done by hand by me. So I've done several ink jobs for them in the past, and I'll give you a hint as to what one of the characters was. So yeah, it wasn't that issue, but it was just one of those characters. But anyway, that's why, and the reason why I didn't, I just rather do a not, just something like that announcement, because people come up and say, "Oh man, I didn't know you was the one did that such and such. I need to do this and that," and then when it comes time to pay up, you do the work. They ain't got no money. Money talk. Regardless what business you in, if you run your own business, a self-employed business like me, like my commission business, money talks and the BS walk. So that's why, that's why some things I don't do. But hopefully I do get the call from them, and I'm praying on it. And even my lady, she praying on it too. Excuse me. She's praying on it too. Let me get it closer in here. She's praying about it also. You know, you're tired of working by the hour and you get a little measly check. But anyway, I'm gonna stop this video here and I'm gonna go ahead and finish. And I'm gonna show you all my blending process and stuff later on. All right, later.